Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessing. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in. Apologies for those who was waiting earlier. Had to push the live stream back. Ugh, thought I was going to be at least ready for it, but fully wasn't. But I'm up now, baby. I see some of y'all was in here already. Maurice, what's going on, baby? Dolly, what's going on? Liz, what's going on, baby? Keith, my guy, what's going on? Danielle, what's going on, baby? Mary, what's going on, baby? Mad, my guy, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Angel, what's going on, baby? Hope all is well with you, baby. Miss T, what's going on, baby? See y'all up in here. See y'all up in here. Up, first things first. Yeah. Welcome to New York City. I hear a whole bunch of that. Appreciate everybody. But first things first, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Thursday. Hopefully everybody is smoothly ready for the weekend, no matter what plans you might have. And hopefully everybody is just blessed as always. I know yesterday some of y'all was looking for me. You had to take that little, not mental break, but your boy, I ain't gonna lie to you, your boy was tired. Tired as all hell. Nonetheless, took some time to think too. Internet, what's going on, my guy? Serious, what's going on, baby? I mostly wanted to chime in on a few things. Tonight I am going to do a little open discussion. I want to speak about a couple things. One thing I really want to speak about is something that we are commonly seeing, especially when it comes down to relationships and marriage. Definitely going to speak on that tonight. And it's something that I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's something that could change. I think it's something that could be fixed to a degree, but it does take, you know, it does take the right eyes and the right ears to listen. Shit. Now, appreciate everybody that tuned in Tuesday night for the conversation. A definitely well needed one, especially about the kids and drugs. You know, again, I'm going hard on this one. We're seeing too many instances of these kids being hooked on all of these different drugs. And the drugs that they're getting hooked on, it ain't no good. Those type of drugs right there are gonna set them back. If it don't set them back health wise, it's gonna set them back as far as their mindset is concerned. Realist, what's going on, my guy? I'm trying to catch up with everybody. My bad, y'all. But see, those type of drugs that are gonna plague and mess up your mind, they ain't no good. There's certain drugs out there that will leave you higher than a giraffe's ass. Excuse me for saying it that way, but it's the truth. And some of those drugs is actually psych meds that will poison your mind. It'll have you thinking things that you know you ain't normally thinking. It'll have you looking at things different. Capricorn, what's going on? What's going on? See you up in here. Appreciate you for dropping those links. Um, for my super mods in here, baby. But those is type of addictions right there that again they set them back instead of pushing them forward. I still firmly believe that every child should at least have a decent not just upbringing, but just a decent balance in life. You know, peer pressure definitely one of them. Some of them youth are getting hooked on because of their friends. This is why I was saying with some parents, just watch who your kids are associating with and make sure they not into the wrong type of hands because they will lead your child to damnation. Goldie, what's going on, baby? You know, and this is my thing. They should be trying to reach again for the highest elevation of education and just the highest awareness of themselves. You know, there's some peer pressures that are making some of these youth definitely run towards the streets. And some of those damn peer pressures be their own friends. I would say to some of y'all youngins again, y'all know for a fact you got people that ain't got your back. They ain't trying to see you grow or elevate. Please get away from them. Because again, those are going to be the ones that be your ultimate downfall because you want to try to keep it real with the gang, so on and so forth. Didi, what's going on, baby? Kev, what's going on? And that is the truth right there. Those drugs that they are taking, especially down to those pills they taking, they do have dire consequences. They can shut some of them can shut down your organs in the worst way. Some of them will definitely have you hallucinating to the worst degree. There's some that if you get a bad trip, you definitely gonna do something wild that you wouldn't have normally done. And the consequences from that, you can either be going to jail or going to the psych ward. I knew somebody that was high functioning, in my opinion, which I still think they are to this day. But even they can have a moment messing around with the wrong stuff. You imagine you think you being cool 1 minute, then the next minute you being arrested because you running around the streets naked. You know, some of these pills will definitely do that to you. Some of these drugs will definitely have you out here looking a hot mess. They ain't worth it. Angel, don't mess with me, man. Bronze, what's going on, my guy? Um, and again, just imagine you sitting here, 1 minute you good, next minute you out here doing something that you know for a fact tear you down the wrong path. Now that person was lucky. That's all they really got was just arrested and and just basically detained and detoxed because who knows how far they would have went. Got to come to a conclusion again that there's just some things that the adults are going to have to protect the kids from, keeping them away from these pills and keeping them away from alcoholism and everything else. Those are supposed to be the goals at hand. Those are supposed to be what make our community stronger. Again, watchful eyes. Danielle, what's going on, baby? You see, I keep preaching this word because I do believe in that. Like I was saying the other night, shouldn't be no reason why, even down to a degree, they are just making adult decisions and even getting crazy with adults. You ain't old enough to really do as much, but you want to, get crazy with adults. You want to act like an adult. There are consequences to that, youngins. I'm gonna tell y'all that again. Some of y'all gonna have to really like get it together. Some of y'all gonna get yourselves hurt for real. And I'm speaking from a good place right now because it makes no sense. Like I said before, no young man nor no young woman should be calling anybody, especially elders, out their character. You old enough to be my grandmother or my grandfather. You think I'm gonna be sitting there trying to curse you out or even disrespect you? Nah, we're not doing that. But there's some of y'all who are allowing that to happen. And this is exactly why some of these kids are setting themselves up for failure. Another reason why some of these kids are going out at a fast rate because it's the actions, it's the words, it's the movements that are messing them up. Like I said, let me would have thought to say SMD or kiss my ass or anything else along those lines to adults and seeing if you wasn't going to get twice the ass whooping when you got home. So, like I said, our new generation of kids right now and teens, they're not caring. Some of them are not caring because again, they following the game. They following everybody else and not being their own. But the ones that actually might want to listen, the ones who actually might care, they gonna start seeing it. And some people have to learn the hard way. I noticed that. No matter how hard you might try and beat it into somebody's head, some of them are gonna have to learn the hard way because that's just the way they learn, apparently. But we shouldn't have to learn anything the hard way. Drink me some more coffee, y'all. Gotta get myself up. And that's the thing. As parents, guardians, godparents, whatever, right? That's the one thing you are supposed to do. You're supposed to make sure the protection of the people around you is what it is, protection. My kids shouldn't have to worry about coming out and possibly getting hit with a straight bullet or being caught in the midst of drama and madness. Or they shouldn't have to come out and see somebody is needle in their arm. They lean in a certain way. It's a lot of different factors. Hence why I said, y'all got to start paying attention. And that's what I'm saying. The thing with me is it doesn't matter if you homeschool your kid or if they in the public school. You still got to be aware and watchful of everything. And when things don't seem right, you got to act on that. Now, again, there are some things on here that are being seen that really shouldn't be seen at all. And there are some things, again, that's making this kind of difficult. This internet and the social media is one of them. And again, just overall, what's going on in your community is not making it any better. Again, my child shouldn't have to come out and see a whole dope fiend or a whole drug addict sitting outside, either shaking, needle in their arm, looking like they have dead, not moving, so on and so forth. Shouldn't be that way. Riaz, what's going on, my guy? You already know if y'all just tuned in the like button. Again, they are looking up. They are impressionable. Even in 18 stages, they still impressionable. Because if they see something that they feel they want to do or this is something they have to do, they're gonna 9 out of 10 go for that. Now, just like they shouldn't have to see certain things like prostitution and everything else happening still in front of them. Don't think just because you don't see it as much, it's still not going down. It is. Again, when you turn off your devices and you actually look into the world around you, you see what's going on. Just like I said, the kids and the teens should not be at 9, 10 o'clock in the morning out and about finding places to try to be adults. They want to hang out, they want to smoke weed, they want to drink, they want to do whatever. Even getting into adult activities we know for a fact they ain't really supposed to be getting into. Call me old fashioned, but I've always believed, look here, the decisions you make, even when you at that stage, some of them do have dire consequences. And it is time to change that up. For the safety of yourself and everybody around you, that's what you have to do. Tanya, what's going on, baby? See, I'll be honest with you, there are things that we know is going to be out of our control. Can't do nothing. But the things we know we can change, we should be changing that. And at least getting ourselves back to that restored order. Now, there's going to be things, ain't gonna lie to you, we should already step on his neck. Protection at all costs for real. Even down to seeing what's going on as far as not just drugs, violence, and everything else along those lines that would plague a kid. It's time to start really paying attention to it. BMF, what's going on, my guy? Sorry to say it. There are some people with unseedy backgrounds that really, in my opinion, they shouldn't be in these communities at all because they still, in the same token, cause a threat. I always believe when you cross certain lines, you can't come back for those. And when you do, there should be no sympathy. There should be really no second chance. You should be exiled from a community as a whole. Again, it's time to start really being vigilant and definitely being observant to the things that are needed. It's not going to work if we don't. And another way I would say just trying to keep the youth safe, or at least trying to do that as best as we can, is just watching out to the people in your surroundings. Again, let's not forget we still have situations of kidnapping and abductions. We always wonder why we still get those. Have you seen this one? Have you seen this one? Missing kid report, missing teen report. That's one thing we should be getting tired of. It's critical right now because again, it's going to be a long hill battle trying to get back to some sort of restoration and peace. I believe that's where we lost out at. That peace of mind and just that peace, period. Starting to realize a few things too, and it kind of throws me off. Kind of throws me off, but and then in the same token, it doesn't. Because I should have seen the writing on the wall like most people should have. Money, what's going on, my guy? That clear sign right there is that there's just going to be some people you have to keep out of a community. Keep them out because they are the main reasons why things are being destroyed, why we can't elevate to the highest plane. It don't even got to be physical. I've seen some situations where that turned around and kicked out the exact things that was messing up their community without having to get violent or just having to get deadly. There's ways to push back opposition, especially the opposition that are stunting in the growth and the opportunities. Real rap. Some of y'all might think it's a game, but it's not. Some of y'all might not care, but you should. Because everywhere around the world and every neighborhood, there are supposed to be those who make sure they got the community on lock, and not as far as just scaring the community or even oppressing the community. They more on the lines are supposed to just be really holding down the community. Nah, we're not allowing this to happen. We definitely ain't doing this. Dolly, what's going on, baby? Yeah, your boy just woke up. Your boy woke up on a new mindset today. Now, I'm gonna allow one or two things to transpire. For those who I already spoke to, y'all should already know where I'm going with it and why I'm doing what I'm doing. Cause I don't know, when your spirit just feels kind of weird, and you know you right, but you still want to make sure that's what it is. Yeah, just know I'm doing it for good reason. And definitely appreciate you for dropping those links, babies. Holding it down for the 99 to 8,000, baby. But I'm gonna get to that part later on. But again, those big brother, big sister programs, those after school recreational programs or educational programs, those need to come back into existence stronger than ever. I honestly feel that way. This is why a lot of us didn't fall or succumb to the madness of all the negativity. Because for every negative, there is a positive. They just don't want to show you the positive. They don't want you to feel that it's positive. It can happen. Claudia, what's going on, baby? Not gonna lie to you. They do, brothers. It's just they so they scarcely, being promoted, basically. You know how it is. Come on now. Barely even see the damn boys and girls clubs like commercials, none of that. Half of these big brother, big sister programs or these rec programs actually are still going. Some of them, not all of them. The ones that didn't really make it, they ain't make it because they ain't have the right type of volunteers. They didn't have the right structure. And then, like how we see it now, some of the kids and some of the teens right now don't want to hear shit. They do not want to hear the truth. They don't want to sit down and reason with it. So that's a problem. Now, again, we look around the world, you got some of them that are, like I said, still going strong and still pushing that positive message. And you got those that are barely hanging on. It's not hard to see. We bring those back with the strongest backbone and even down to the strongest resources that they need to stay afloat, we could be doing some justice right now. See, they say a disconnect between us and this generation right now and the youngins. They did say part of that is because of all the resources that have been plucked. And if you do your math, it's not really that far off. Everybody that I've come across has almost said the same thing. That's part of the reason why there's a disconnect between the youth and the adults. But that's just one factor. But that's also one major factor. Kenny, what's going on, my guy? That's just one of them. We need to get back. And sometimes it is good to give back. Now, when you know that these people and these fickly ass rich people ain't going to try to help one way or another, come together as a community, put a pot together. Everybody that know they could put something in that pot, put it in the pot. Without squandering, without doing nothing, just put everything in the pot. Doesn't matter what you do to put something in that pot. That is supposed to be the way to keep this thing strengthened. Tamika, what's going on, baby? Gotta come to some sort of conclusion. There's some of you who are definitely crying, 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 and begging and pleading, and you really shouldn't have to. Especially when some of the people that you resonate with, or some of the people that's supposed to be in your communities, to share that same value of just living and trying to live as carefree to a degree as possible. There's things in life you ain't gonna be able to worry about because again, it's not gonna be in your control. But the things that are in your control is still solely ends up with you doing what you're doing. Who else popping up in here? No, I just seen Mo. What's going on, baby? Again, it is solely time to just start putting back into the things we need. Doesn't matter how. Again, in some instances, a community pot would be good for some because if you got the right people that are watching over that and know how to make the right smart investments to where it can start being that much of a gold pot for a lot of y'all, straight. And again, at some points, we got to start trusting and leaning more on each other than these other corporations and systems. We could bring our own shit back. There's a lot of us that have said this one way and more than different ways. We are strong enough to bring our own back. Coffee. My bad, y'all. I had to, wasn't going to miss this out today because I'm still going hard with that one. And I am. Instead of us worrying and leaning on these corporations, leaning on some of these senators and stuff, we could do it ourselves. We could do it ourselves if we really put our mindsets together. And again, the best way to do so is eliminating those who really don't want to be a part of the change or the process. Sorry to say it. You are just a waste of space and a waste of time if you thinking we supposed to be sitting here like this. And I said this the other night, and I'm saying it again. How many more kids got to suffer? How many more people gonna have a less hope for that future? They supposed to be having the brightest ideas, to be bringing the wisest ideas and bringing the best things. How they gonna do that when everything is tore down? How they going to do that when everything is being sucked dry? How they going to do that when you got people that just are more for the division tactic than anything? Trying not to really get into my feelings about this because I'm a prime example of if it wasn't too many things there, who knows where I would be at. Because yeah, there's things you ain't gonna listen to, but then there's things you're gonna realize when you start getting into that stage. Not gonna lie to you though, I think it would be a guaranteed win, and more than just a shoot. How can I say this? Really don't even want to say it. This could be a way of definitely reshaping our community without having to go to the fullest extent of having to bring it back. We're not gonna have to really put hands and feet. You don't necessarily have to have too much violence in the streets. I don't have to walk up on you with a knife or the heat. That's the way that some of y'all really should be thinking. Get back to that common level of if it's not that worth it, leave it alone. Let me get back to what I can do. Because again, you're gonna have some people that drain that energy out of you. But in the long run, you got enough common sense to know that's just a test, not just a test of fate, but just a test of where your mindset at. Coming together with the right people again and putting something good together, it always becomes a plus. When it becomes a minus, that's because you either got the wrong people around, number one, or person to finally show their true color as far as what they really want. Now, again, we've had instances of success when people can come together and do something, and it's going global or it's even going local. And then we got situations where things could have been on the up and up, but they got messed up. Some of it got messed up because, again, there's some people who are just too greedy. They're only worried about their own pockets and what's beneficial for them. They have not yet opened their mind, or they probably will never open their mind to really just keeping everything as equal. Sorry, I don't have to feel like I'm ahead of you. I don't have to feel like I'm behind you. We should be at the same level, making sure we push back that damn white devil. And when I mean that white devil, I'm talking about that hard. I'm talking about that soft. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna keep it like that. Push that back. See how much of a difference you gonna see. Because that is one problem. Too much drugs, including fentanyl, in the community. I'm starting to see this is not just a little local problem, it's a world problem. Mayhem, what's going on, baby? Now again, I'm gonna have some days and some topics where I already know it's gonna be triggering. It might even bring back some repressed memories or suppressed memories for those. And again, those talks are needed. It's talks that nobody really want to have, but when it's all said and done, you ain't gonna be able to run around it but for so long. All different ways to cope and actually try to bring the people strength and unity, especially on a spiritual realm of it. Prime example, there are people that don't have to like each other, but yet and still they don't have to hate each other neither. But if they all are for the same thing, which is change and growth, especially for those coming behind us, why not let that just resonate for y'all and just start really doing what's necessary? You got some people that are really just sour, spoiled, rotten to the core, and honestly, those are the ones that really, yeah, they're not going to be beneficial, at least not as of yet, because they still got learning to do. Now, again, some of y'all need to learn to think for yourselves. When you learn to do that, think for yourself, you can do for yourself. There should be no reason why some cry and complain about no opportunities when you are the opportunity. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. You are the opportunity. That's something that should be instilled and embedded in your heads. If you feel you can't get the opportunity or gain the opportunity the way you want to, as far as building, then you make the opportunity. But think of a way to make it without having to kill yourself, kill your community, or even shit on your community. Pardon my French. But, again, we got to get rid of that stench. Miss T, what's going on, baby? We are the opportunity, though. Multiple ways to get yourself or get the people around you into a good space. You shouldn't have to be a crash test dummy or just go out in a blaze of glory for nothing. See, I'll be honest with you, most of y'all already know my MO as far as what it is with me on it. But there's just some things, again, I ain't gonna find funny, and I'm damn sure gonna be passionate about it because it's fucking needed. We need it. It doesn't matter how it gets said, but it's gonna be said. And I try to keep everything as cordial as possible as far as just what I say and how I say it. But it's just some days I'm not gonna be able to do that. Not when you have a passionate fire about certain things that you know for a fact could change. Kev, we gonna make you start playing the organ, my guy. We gonna start making you play the organ when you get ready to leave out. We're gonna be doing that, my guy. Now, see, for some, not gonna lie to you, there's some of you who will really say and cause the wrong type of division. There's some of you who will create that division by doing the simplest things that are gonna affect everybody in your community. Nah, he cool though. You know you the bro. I don't think his phone got the little organ keyboards anyway. So, but nonetheless, again, there's some of y'all who are gonna make the. And I'm sorry to say it, in my opinion, some of you will make the worst decisions of your life. There's some of you who won't. There's some who are gonna make mistakes. Some people might make constant mistakes. And there's some who are gonna try to make sure they don't make any type of mistakes. any type of critical or fatal errors. The ones that are going to make the wrong decisions and the worst decisions, it's already because I feel like it was already written. And it was written to happen that way. When you think about it, it is the truth. Not everybody going to be able to go to that good old palace the way they want to. But that's because, again, it's too many different factors. And the fact that some of you are just not mentally ready to move forward, it says a lot. I'm about to have a sugar rush, y'all. My bad. If you hear me bouncing off the walls in 20 minutes, you know why. Shout out to that good ass coffee, though. It ain't really hard to think about neither. Y'all got to think what's best suited, not just for you, but for the people around you. What could y'all benefit off of? Some of y'all really, again, should even be going down to the schools and making sure everything is everything, curriculum, just overall safety. Some of the youth ain't going to school because, I'll be honest with you, well, before the pandemic was thought about. Sorry, before it was even thought about. A lot of these kids wasn't going to school because they wasn't safe at school. I think I'm starting to realize that now. You know what the difference is, again, between this generation now and the generation we came up in? Our parents came the hell up damn near every day. These parents nowadays ain't coming up at all. But again, some of these kids ain't even making it to school for the parents to come up. You know, Danielle, baby. I feel when you start popping up and doing what you need to do, especially at them schools, you'll get a gist of what's really going on. Because again, essentially, it is up to you to make sure your kid is in the right position, no matter what that position may be for them. Just making sure they ready for it, that they know how to handle it going forward. All right, that's crazy. Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. Some people are going to make fatal mistakes just like that because they have that poison in their ear. They poison in their heart. There's some who are going to make that mistake too because they was egged on to do it. Or in the heat of the moment, they wasn't expecting anything to go off and it went off. Not gonna lie to you. Some of those mistakes we speak about again are gonna get you killed in the worst way. Sorry to say it. And I'm not holding it back from how I said it. I realized something else to a degree. There's no need for me to try to always dumb down anything that we ain't already see and that we still ain't seen. I'm going back to you youth again now. When it's all said and done, ask yourself if it's going to be worth it. You letting the wrong type of influences stir you up to do something that could be your ultimate downfall and regret. Think about the kids right now who are in jail, sitting up possibly for life, never coming home, never gonna have that real sense of freedom or anything else anymore. Ask yourself if it's worth it. Kid you not. It's not. You gonna listen to the wrong people. They done got you basically in the jam. What you gonna do then? And it's sad because some of you will actually wait until it's too late for some of y'all to realize that it wasn't even worth it in the first place. It wasn't. Then you're gonna have those that still don't care. That's because they already done fell again that deep into the belly. So we already know what time it is. Again, the numbers are supposed to work for us and not against us. We always want to face certain obstacles, but we don't let those obstacles knock us down or tear us apart neither. Nah, that's a whole fact. You're not wrong for that, Mary. See, prime example. Tonight I'm going to talk about something a little different. When I said the relationships and shit, I'm definitely going to talk about that. It was something else I wanted to bring up. I'm definitely going to set this live tonight, regardless. I mostly wanted to come in because I felt this part of the message, especially from Tuesday, was needed. Certain things in life, they are your responsibility, whether you believe it or not. It's your duty. Do you think it's right for me, prime example, to go out and give any child a gun or be selling guns or doing anything that I know for a fact is going to have a consequence? Anything to a minor? No. Won't be doing that. Stand on that. Been standing on that, will always stand on that. There are a lot of you who have lost your moral sense of boundaries. Again, trying to be friends with these kids. You can't always be friends with the kids. You can't. Yeah, some of y'all again that shouldn't be moving the way you moving. But hey, who am I to say anything, right? I'm just from the outside looking in. But what I am giving you is a clear, logical view on how I see things, how some of the people see things. Ain't just people like me that always want to sit here and bring this word out like this. Again, doesn't matter how it's being said or when it's being said. But for those true ones, they know what it is. This is your daily bread. You're gonna have to hear it. Snap back into reality for real. Because we really getting the wrong end of the deal. We are. We could be benefiting more in all parameters. Chris, what's going on, my guy? You know, if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. If y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. The main thing is to just have goals at head and goals for a brighter tomorrow. That's what they also should have in their heads. That's why I said that balance in the community that we once had, uh, it was a fair balance. Because whatever knowledge was coming from up the ladder that came down the ladder, we brought it right back up the ladder. We never just left it in the middle. And if there was information that was in the middle, it's only because it could be beneficial for those who still not knowing how to move or what's going to be their next moves. Okay, well, what are you interested in? What really drives you? Those are the questions that really should be asked, especially when you're dealing with these type of youth right here. What is your passion? Outside of whatever it is you already done got used or hip to doing, what is your passion? I think that's when we get back to a common ground. See, again, I'm going to reiterate what I just said the other day. There's some of you youth who think that the adults are out to just hate on you, and that's not the case. This is solely where we get some of the disconnect. Some of you youth think the older folks are hating on you, and vice versa. Some of you older folks think the younger folks are hating on you or trying to overthrow you. But again, if the main ones would sit down at a table and actually just sit down and talk, no instigators, no interruptions, no nothing, you'd be surprised how much half of y'all got in common. You will really be surprised. Hence why I said we got to get rid of all of the negative hate, all of the fake, the fake well wishes, them fake phony friends. Those got to get rid of those. Those toxic people around you, get rid of them. They mean nothing to you. They only stunting the process and the progress. Yet I digress. Let this sit on your chest. I'm gonna keep banging this damn message until I lay my eyes to rest, or at least till we get to a better common ground of things. It's needed. I would advise some of you to even get your working papers. I'm speaking to the youth again now. Get your working papers when you know you can get them. Some of y'all need to learn the value of a dollar. Before you go out there and say there's no opportunity on anything, again, you are the opportunity. Know your strengths, your weaknesses. Know what's good for you and what's not. And if you lost and confused on something, ask for help. It's not that hard to do. There's times you feel like you can't get it done, still ask for help. Be surprised what can happen for you. Yeah, I'm about to start bouncing off the walls in a minute. It's doing its job, baby. You already know what I'm talking about. But drop the link in case anybody do want to chime in on this. Wasn't gonna hold y'all all afternoon. Shoot, even if I'd have did this morning, I wouldn't have held y'all too long. Mostly just feel again, bringing that back to a great structure will keep us from avoiding the rapture. Hey Marie, what's going on, baby? But let me see. For those who know how to deal with stocks and bonds and critical informations like that, right? Businesses, LLCs, yada yada yada, right? Some of y'all that are doing what you're doing, continue to do what you do. Keep building, keep bringing the right ones around, keep showing them something good. You are doing your service, you know. Teach them how to get things done the right way. I don't have to always be out here taking penitentiary chances just to try to get or gain any type of advances. At some point, you should stand in what you believe in. Again, you got to look the boundaries that's being set right now. It really shouldn't be boundaries too. They're putting boundaries on how much you teach and how much you do and how much you push as far as the positive. Should never be no boundaries to that. The positive should really be what it is. Telling you, time is of the essence and it's being wasted on the wrong things. It's being wasted on drama. Oh, hold on. Somebody going to jail today. Never fails, y'all. Yeah. That's something that we really shouldn't hear too much of, but we know that's not going to be the case. But again, there's certain crimes that shouldn't be at this much of a high rate. And it shouldn't be to a point where these youth again are using any type of drugs, abusing any type of drugs, losing their life. Got to get them in order. Everybody, even your sons and daughters. Sorry. It's the way it's going down, it's a manslaughter. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me make sure this is nah, I'm blessed with you. What's going on, baby?
Going on? What's up?
Nothing much. I'm trying to still wake up, baby. This coffee starting to work a little bit, baby.
I know you was almost 5 minutes in.
Yeah, I was trying to do the thing in the morning actually, and then call it a wrap for half of the day, but couldn't do it. And tonight I definitely got to bring some shit. Oh, and it's necessary.
Okay,
It
exactly.
hurt, but it's necessary.
Hey, Anne-Marie.
Yeah. Dude, don't be in there laughing doing shit. Where was your antennas Tuesday when I need you to snipe, son? See what I'm talking about? Y'all don't love me. Y'all don't love me.
That's funny.
Nah, but just it threw me off because I was sitting there saying like the other day I'm going to work and I'm looking at. I told you this is a young boy out here. I'm looking. I'm like, yo, you ain't even 25, like, and you out here hard on it, like it throws you off because you got potential to be somewhere right now and not hooked on it. I ain't never see a drug that makes somebody look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame for real, like walking like that, all of it. Like
Right.
what drug is out there right now that got them leaning like that? That's
Yeah.
scary right there.
Right. Right. What is going on? Yeah, I don't understand it. It's sad because you see so many. Well, like it was a couple of weeks. I mean, a lot of 14-year-olds. We've been having like a lot of 14-year-olds out here doing shootings and stuff. I'm like, what's going on? Every time you turn around, I'm like 14, and I think about to like when I was 14. I'm like, we was going to like the school dances and stuff, and these 14-year-olds, they like, they still in the cars, and they into stealing these Kias and Hyundais right now. I guess that's the cars to steal right now. I guess they the easiest cars to steal, so they going around stealing the Kias and Hyundais, and they're joyriding and getting caught up by the police, and then they go into these parties and they doing these shootings, and yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's why I was saying like the numbers just I don't know. These numbers is getting crazy because like I said that one I was telling you the other day about the young boy. He lucky he really didn't die because you know how they do when it come to us. They trying to
Mhm.
kill him.
Right.
And I'm sorry, it's just them in particular. They try to kill us if they feel they can get the notion. And that boy was lucky. All he did was get arrested. But see again, how did you even get that in? why the parent didn't really seem like they was. I don't know. This world is so damn weird right now. It seemed like she was kind of relieved, but then she was also like, damn, I wish something would have happened so I could have been. It's like you was using him for some sort of up game. Like I
Right,
don't know why some people are using these kids for financial gains. Like
right, exactly. Well, and like in one of the neighborhoods over here in San Diego, it was a bunch of Caucasian kids. They went out joyriding about like 3 o'clock in the morning and got into a car accident. And then the mom showed up. She gets out, my baby, because the guy was like filming it. You know, the guy that goes around doing the photography and stuff. And she's like, my baby, my baby. And I'm like, see, that's the problem. You running out there, you're talking about my baby, my baby. And this is exactly why he's out here taking your car and going joyriding with his friends. Now, if that was my son, forget all that my baby stuff. I'm running out there and I'm gonna snatch him by his shirt and I'm gonna throw him in the back of that police car. You know what I'm saying? Forget damn all that my baby stuff. I'm gonna go ahead on and snatch him by his shirt and I'm gonna throw him right in that police car. You know, she over here grabbing him and holding him and yeah, okay, he's fine, but at the end of the day, he's over here, doing crazy stuff.
yeah. Let's see, that's the thing is you gotta like there's some parents that ain't gonna play that. You're right. Some of them parents, but like we just had this talk conversation. Okay, well, see you in a couple months or see you.
Right.
I'm sorry, but it's not even to poke at it. But there are some parents like that. They ain't playing that. Like, oh, if we already had a discussion and you still decide that's what you want to do,
Mm-hmm.
you got to man up for your consequences. You got to man up for everything that you did. Hold
Yeah.
on, who the hell just popped up in here? Christy, what's going on, baby? Cowboy, come on,
Rizzy.
man. Come on, cowboy.
Cowboy.
Come on, man. Where my damn horse at, man? Come on, man. I thought you knew better out there yonder, damn it. No, but it really is sad because there's some that really don't want to. Look, that's why I said the other night. You get tired of hearing people say free this one and free this one when they not valuing their freedom while they out here. And they could be a part of that opportunity.
Right, right, right. And then there was another one. This was probably about a good maybe 5 minutes from my house. And the mom, this is a black mom. And so the kid, he went out joyriding and so he about probably I think 16 and he didn't crash the car and he ran up the street to his house and he done left the car crashed into the people's house. And so, the video photographer was filming the boy while he was in the back of the police car. And the mom's like, he's a minor. He's a minor. I said, well, like the mom's over here screaming, he's a minor. I said, well, he should have had his minor behind in the house. Like you over here screaming, he's a minor. He's a minor. He should have been in the house. Like I get so tired of these parents coddling these kids. You know what I'm saying? When they're in trouble, you know. And you're part of the problem because why is it that this kid was out here driving this car? He could have killed somebody.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Take accountability and responsibility.
Right.
You're supposed to.
You're more upset at this man over here filming. No, let him film him. And because that's the problem. He needs to be embarrassed. Because if that was my kid, I'd be like, get out and give Doug a whole interview about what you did with this car tonight.
Oh, you know what? It was crazy. Like I said the other day when I spoke about that young boy, I was telling you, when he realized what all happened, he took his own accountability and responsibility because he said, I just messed up my life. Even though the cop was definitely trying to tell him, like, your life is not messed up. It's just, it's different now. Not so much as messed up. It's just, it's going to be different now.
Right.
Because now you got to look at that. You're going to have all that to sit with. You killed somebody. You was that intoxicated. You didn't know you was that intoxicated. And you drove a car. And you hit not just one person. You hit a couple, but the one main one got killed. So that messed him up. He was really looking lost in the sauce, Mary. Like he didn't know what was going on. Then when he sobered up, when he realized what it was, that reality set in for real. Like, yeah, you're not going home, bro. It's like, and you 5 weeks away from graduation. You're not going home. I
Right.
felt bad for him because there are some people out there that get, you trying to be with the right people, and this how these type of incidents can happen too.
Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, it's serious consequence. I mean, consequence. It's like you can either end up hurting somebody seriously or taking somebody's life, and you know, um, it's just a bad situation, especially when you get into these cars and stuff, and that's somebody's family member, um, and then not only that, but their family, and it's just it's just bad overall. So I mean, something just has to be done. It just can't be swept underneath the carpet.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying we gotta come back to that common ground. Cause shoot, that's why I said our generation and this generation is different because shoot, some of our parents wasn't playing that. Didn't we just tell you not to? Well, I'm sorry, baby, but you gotta go. Like, what you mean? I gotta go. You gotta go. We already had this discussion, and
Right.
you didn't listen to reason, and there's nothing that we really can do. Like, you gotta learn this lesson the hard way, or you just you'll be all right. If it's
Mm-hmm.
nothing that serious, it's just a little lesson for you. It's like a slap on the wrist. Like, all right, I'm a
Mm-hmm.
man enough to take this. But if it's really something that's critical, oh yeah,
Hmm.
you might not be
Right.
coming home at all, and that's gonna hurt them worse than anything.
Right. And Mayhem, they've taken away those programs where those boot camp programs. I don't even know if we even have those out here anymore, because we used to have, like, where they had them boot camp programs. We used to put the teens and stuff in. We did have boot camp stuff like that, but we don't even have programs out here like that. They just basically take them to juvie and stuff, or jail now. We don't even have those programs anymore.
That's
Which
because they was trying to incorporate a lot of those scared straight programs. Now some of those are still in effect, but again, you don't have to necessarily send a child like any age like that to jail to realize this is what. No, you could have took them to shoot. Some of them really need. I'm gonna say somewhere down south. I
hmm
believe my family of them is that they still got those boot camps for them teens. Shit, one of my cousins was in them shits. Like they, and it was almost like a shock program, but it was really a boot camp for them niggas. They look, and then the
Yeah.
ones that don't have it, they should be trying to bring those back because those could be the underlying things. When you are throwing a child directly into a hard jail cell or just showing them what life could be like, and they not even adults yet, you kind of
hmm
already like messing with their psyche. Like, damn, you
Right.
know what? I think I come in here. Niggas don't look like. That's why we went through like beyond scared streets. Like some of them shits, I'm not gonna lie to you. We know it was scripted, but it was other ones that we know for a fact was real. Like,
Right.
and honestly, who would want to be in there with a bunch of you know people definitely with aggression issues? Some of
Absolutely.
these kids ain't built for that. They get scared now when some adults are screaming and yelling crazy. They go, oh shit, what the hell? No, no. So what makes you think just throwing them in those type of systems right there is gonna make it any better?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. 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 You have to. I mean, especially if they doing, can't be throwing them in there with killers and stuff, and they done took a car out for the night. You know,
Yeah.
they don't need to be in there with. No, I definitely. If my son if he took my car out joyriding, I don't want him in there with some murderers or something like that.
Mhm.
And no, I mean, definitely not. But um, I definitely would want him. I'm definitely not gonna slap him on the wrist. But okay, yeah, come on home. Because that definitely is not gonna be a good place for him. Somebody got to take him up out of my. Somebody. It's not go. It's gonna be dangerous for him to come home with me. Somebody. He can't be in my sight. Yeah, y'all may want to go ahead on and take him with y'all. It's probably gonna be more safer for him to go home with y'all.
Like, go on about your business. We
Right.
see you when you come back. Hopefully you learn something. Wait a minute.
Right.
What you said, Miss T? They closing off boot camp. Someone was molesting kid. What the? See,
What?
but this is what I was talking about to a degree. This is one reason that some of these things are going out of existence right now because
Mm,
we gotta still be on point. Like we know we got some sick ass adults out there, but we got to make
Yeah.
sure those sick ass adults ain't in these positions where they dealing with our kids or dealing with the community's kids. I get them the fuck up out of here.
Yeah. That is just, I just don't know what this world has turned into, where people just look at kids and just think like, okay, that's just the thing to do. That is just the way to go now. Like, I don't know what the hell this world is coming to, where you just look at a kid and just think that is just something that you know is a thing to do, or that is just like something that is just your forte. Like, I don't know. It's just, it seemed like it is just, I don't know. It's just like it's just this ugh, it's just disgusting to me. Like, I just remember being furious one day when I was on my way to pick up my son, and I remember sitting at the light, and these middle aged girls were walking across the light, and they had these cut off shirts on, and these little tiny shorts and stuff. And this guy was sitting at the light, and he was just gawking at these girls. I just wanted to throw my car and park so bad and just go over there and just kick his window out and just tear into this man so bad. And I just was like looking at him, and he looked over at me. I was like, stop looking at them girls. Like, I was so mad at him, and he looked up and he was just like, you could tell he was just like, oh, like, he had to catch himself. But then I was also mad at the parents, because I'm like, why are you sitting up here letting your 12 to 13-year-old daughter walk around like that? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and because was talking to the doctor that I work with, and he was saying too, like, he was kind of going back and forth with his daughter about purchasing clothing like that. And he's like, well, all the other girls are wearing stuff like that. And I said, but I said, I'm old school. Like, I just don't agree with it. I'm like, if I had a daughter, she would have to cover up. I'm sorry. I don't care what other girls are wearing. These men out here, I just couldn't have somebody just looking at my daughter like that. And at that age, I just honestly, for me personally, and I like to each their own, and whoever have kids that young and they let their kids wear it, to each their own. But myself as a mother, I could not, and just what I see out here today and what goes on at 12 and 13 years old, I'm not going to have my kid out there with exposed belly and booty cheeks. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not. And I don't care whose kid is wearing what. And that's what I told him. I said, I'm sorry, Dr. K. Like, I don't care whose daughter is doing what. My daughter, if Jordan was a girl, he would not be wearing booty cheeks exposed at no 12 and 13 years old. There's just no way.
Facts. Sheraldo, what's going on, baby? Nah, but that's the truth though, and you know what it is? It's a two-way street. Because I've seen some women looking at young boys wild crazy too. That's why I said is, you know what it is because nobody is caring anymore. As long
Right.
as it's not directly affecting their family or household, they don't care. But again, as a community, you are supposed to care. And see,
Right.
this is why a lot of these programs and stuff is fading away too, because if you don't have, you know, evil, greedy people doing things that mess up their own foundations, you have this situation. Just like how you got in schools, you got people who are creeps being around and nobody is paying a watchful eye out to it. Like, you have to start really paying attention to people in your community. Like, it is really saddening for real, because that just throws away all innocence, because you shouldn't nobody have to worry about these type of attacks happening, especially even in situations where it's supposed to be correcting those who already needed to correct it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're supposed to be sending this kid to a program that's supposed to be help shaping them up or shaping her up, and then you end up being around somebody that's doing stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
this is where the problem gets caused.
Right.
But the
Right.
community got to come together. You got to make sure everybody is where they need to be at. And if you
Mm-hmm.
see something that don't look right, all right, now look, we got to press this real quick. You do that, 9 out of 10, you can probably find out, oh, here we go. We just eliminated one up out of here. Who else is on this bullshit? Like, and make these programs better again.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I had my son in the Big Brothers program, and because like I said, his dad, Jordan's dad, passed away when he was 14 months old. So I kept him in programs like that. I kept him in the sports and stuff. He was in the Boys and Girls Club, so I kept him in any kind of programs I could put him in, Boys and Girls Club and stuff like that. I put him in. And I anytime I come into any kind of money or something like that, my money's going towards those programs because they are seriously a big help. Um, and I hate the fact that they are, going. A lot of them have lost a lot of funding and stuff like that. But they are definitely a big help. Because these kids they need positive mentors. And it helped him out. It helped him out a lot because he was looking for you know positive male role models, and he was looking for that engagement with a male, you know and so and I wanted him to have that, so that was nice for his big brother to come pick him up, and for them to go out and have their time together and stuff. So I really loved that program. It was the best program out there. It really is. I really love that program. So anybody that has young kids or anything like that, I definitely advise for them to put their kids in there, male or female, you know, to put their kids in there. It's a great program.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Have a great day, Sirius.
Appreciate you, serious baby. I know Angel somewhere still in the shadows lurking, but appreciate both of y'all for dropping those links. And also just we all gonna rock out. My bad, y'all. I set that time for 6 o'clock. We're gonna be up in here rocking on that Twitch. You already know what it is. We need you back in the club though, serious baby. No, but those who ain't following me on the Twitch, definitely make sure you're doing so. Good vibes, uninterruptions, and we good. No fun police, no fun police. Yeah, and then that's the thing though. See, again, it's not so much this, things starting from home. It also got to start and begin within the community. Like a lot of these programs are getting closing down. Like
Hmm.
we all believe those. What was it? The Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts. All them shits wasn't as bad when we was coming up because we didn't
Right,
have that. We didn't have that issue.
right,
And now it's like that ball got dropped. They just allowed any and everybody to just get into these positions. They ain't even really doing no psych evaluation or nothing.
right, right, right. Yeah, I
Stuff.
was in the Girl Scouts when I came up, and that was what I was in. I was in the Girl Scouts and stuff, and that was a really fun club. And I had a lot of fun in the Girl Scouts. Um, and yeah, it was fun. And but yeah, I advise all that. Put your kids in sports. Put them in. Keep them busy. And that's the best way. Keep them busy. Keep them doing something. Keep them. That's the best thing to do. Just keep them going. Because when they don't have enough to do, because I remember this one kid, and that's the thing about Jordan's friends, like they would say, I wish my mother would come to my games, and that would be the saddest thing for me to hear,
Yeah,
because their mothers wouldn't even show up to the games. Their moms wouldn't, they would just drop them off and be gone.
yeah,
Um, or they wouldn't even show up to the practice, or they just drop them and go. Especially when we moved back over here to this side of the neighborhood, um, and these kids over here, there was one kid you could tell he was troubled, and they basically at this park over here, they was just basically letting the kids play. Um, and I think I was the only parent that I actually paid for Jordan to play. So they was
yeah,
like letting the kids play for free. But the
yeah,
one kid, he was just like, he was just basically like I just want to he goes, I just wish I had support. He goes, Jordan is lucky to have a mom like you. And this was when Jordan was like 11 years old. So this 11-year-old kid was talking to me like this. He said, Jordan is lucky to have a mother like you. He's like, I wish that my mother would come and sit there at my practices and would just watch me and stuff. And this kid would come and talk to me at 11 years old like this. And I'm sitting here looking at this kid, and I would think, I forget that this is a kid that I'm talking to, y'all. That this is a kid. I mean, I would think that I'm talking to an adult. No, this is a kid.
Yeah.
And this kid was talking to me like he was like he had been locked up. Nah, y'all, this is an 11-year-old kid. And he's just sitting there. He's like, I just wish I had a parent like you, that would come. And he goes, he is so lucky that, you're here for him, and he's like, all I want to do is, he goes, all I want to do is just, have the support. He's like, but I don't have the support like that, and he's like, he's like, I just want to, I just want to live a good life and have somebody that, that just loves me like that. He's like, and I could just tell, he's like, you love your son and you a good mom. He goes, and you love your son. And I'm just like looking at this kid and I'm like, wow. And I was just like, when I went home that night, I cried so hard because I was just like, my goodness, that kid like poured his heart out. And he had asked me, he was like, do you mind if you give me a ride home? I said, absolutely not. So I gave him a ride home, and I was just like, and the people, they were there, they were at home. There was cars in the driveway. So it wasn't like they were not home, Nate. They were home, you know. They just did not come out and support this young man, and it was like he just had a rough lifestyle. Um, and I was just like, I felt so bad for this young man, you know. I'm getting choked up now just thinking about it. But these kids, they just didn't have, they just didn't. And I could see him, he'd be walking to that park. And I just told him, I said, you know what, just keep coming. Just keep coming to the rec center, baby. Please stay out of trouble. I said, you're doing the right thing, you know. You're doing the right thing. He said, yeah, I don't want to get in any trouble. He said, I don't want to be out here in these streets. I just want to do the right thing. I said, keep going to school, keep doing your studies, and keep doing the right thing. I said, do not go down the wrong path. Don't get mixed out here on these streets. Don't get in no gangs. I said, you're gonna be somebody one day, baby. You're gonna be somebody. I said, I said, you 11 years old and you sitting here and you talking to me like this. I said, that's telling me right there, you got it in you. I said, even though you don't have the support, I said, just know that you're gonna make it. I said, you have it in you to be great. I said, you already great. I said, so you just keep going, you keep doing it. I said, you already doing it. I said, you playing. I said, you a great basketball player. I said, I believe you probably gonna even make it pro one day. I said, so you never know. I said, sky's the limit. I said, you know what? Don't ever let anybody tell you you can't do nothing. You know, you can be whatever you want to be. I said, as long as you put your mind to it. So I was like, you just keep coming to these practices and stuff. They gonna let you play. And I was like, you keep doing it. And he's all, thank you. I appreciate that. And I mean, I was just like, I was blown away by this 11-year-old child, you know?
Yeah. Hold
God.
on one second. Who just popped in here? RX, what's going on, baby? I'm
Hey,
trying to catch up in the chat.
Arcel.
Hammer, what's going on? What's going on, baby? See you up in here. No, but you know what? You'll be surprised. Like again, there are young kids that age, even younger. Some of them will have a whole grown conversation with you, and you
Yeah.
don't even expect it. But see, this is the ones that have the most potential, and some of those parents really be missing out. And
Right.
it's crazy because you're not supposed to. I don't think I could do that. I honestly don't think I could put my child into a program where I think that's going to be beneficial for them and something that they like. I'm gonna be sitting there supporting it. I mean, it's a difference. And if I know it's going to be all right. Well, look, it's going to be sometimes I might not make it if I have to get called into work or some other shit. But
Right.
you ain't gonna be by yourself though. You're gonna definitely have somebody with you as far as the support.
Absolutely.
Well, look, if I can't come with you this day, I'm gonna make sure this one come with you. Or if not, I'm gonna make sure this one comes with you. And these are people that you need to be trusted
Right.
and people that you should have the utmost trust and respect for because they ain't gonna steer you wrong. So
Right.
It's just about having that balance because we know sometimes you're not going to be able to be at every game or whatever, but you
Mm-hmm.
should have at least the right support around them. When
Yeah,
they do have that, they feel better about that. They get more confidence in them.
they do. They do. Absolutely. I mean, like I said, when being the only parent for my son, we work Saturdays. We have the rotation for Saturdays at work. You know, um, I always made sure that, my one coworker, she loved working Saturdays. So when Jordan was in season, I made sure that she took my Saturdays, you know, because I was like, I'm not missing my baby's game. you know, I'm like, I'm gonna be there for my baby. So I went straight to my supervisor and my lead. I was like, Jordan's in season. I said, who's gonna take all of my Saturdays and they put them on the calendar, and I was like, there we go. I'm covered. Because I was
Wait,
like,
hold on.
uh-huh.
So wait, I'm about to give this nigga a eulogy real quick. So you
Uh-oh.
just gonna come sliding your ugly ass in the chat,
Ah!
motherfucker, and ain't say shit, nigga. That's why you look like potato water and drink potato water,
Ah!
nigga. Nah, shout out to my bro Hood. You wanna stop doing that bullshit? Watch not coming your. Don't go live later. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Go live later. I'm gonna teach you a lesson, motherfucker.
He'll be cutting up.
I told him about that shit, man. I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna throw coffee everywhere, man. Getting on my goddamn nerve.
Ah.
Potato motherfucking water. Nah, that's the bro. I always fuck with him like that. No, but it is truth though.
Mhm.
Like AI supposed to have a support system all around, even when you can't be the support system. That's where we lost that shit at as far as the community is concerned.
Mhm.
I should have. I should. Matter of fact, nah. He still got to get something. I forgot. He still got to get one of these. I knew it was coming.
Here
Eh,
he comes.
Welcome back to your own funeral. So what happens when you be doing too much, man. Nah, but it could be something beneficial though. But like I said, you got the wrong people. Sometimes they don't want to see that because they done got so used to the downfall and the plague. But you get rid of that, man. You crying about, oh my child, my baby, yeah, but you're not giving your baby no real opportunity. And
Right.
then on top of that, you're not really setting the ball for them.
Right.
Not trying to show them that look, despite whatever's going on in the community, you can still make it out of the community.
Right. Right.
As we are gathered here today to mourn the loss of Hood TMZ, man, we all remember that his scalp piece should have had the right type of scalp piece. See, you was thinking about LeBron James when you should have been bowing down to greatness. Nah, he ain't gonna do that shit. Not to the bro, not to the bro. I can't give you a eulogy, Simon. Well, I could, but I won't. My people's nigga. Hit you with the Nino Brown voice. I ain't gonna, because I like you. Nah, but it is something that should be thought about, and a lot of people don't want to think about it, but it can possibly work for us if we get back to that. You might not want to, but you're gonna have to.
Right. Right. Yeah. It's
We're not gonna keep LeBron out this, man. Shouts to the real goat. Told you, I'm coming here with that yellow ass LeBron James scout piece of yours, talking that bullshit. Told you about having respect and decorum when you come peep chats. Say what up to the host and everybody else, man. Coming in talking about some potato water, motherfucker. Getting on my damn nerve. A lot of people again who are going to get on board. It might seem like it's going to take a minute to do it, but it'll get done. I feel it because a lot of people are going to really waking up out that slumber and say, you know what, they ain't far off. A lot of these people that been going in like they not far off.
Hmm.
Yeah, because now when it finally does hit home, yeah, now you gonna really have to take heed to that message.
Yeah.
You're right though. You got to stop coddling them too. If they still don't want to listen to reason, I ain't let them find out the hard way.
Yeah.
When they find out the hard way, it'll wake them up.
Yeah, you got to. Like one of my, one of the girls I went to high school with, she posted on her Facebook yesterday. She's like, she's like, I have to sometimes let my kids find out the hard way. I said, yeah, sometimes you have to. I said, sometimes they forget that we were once their age. And, my mom used to tell me all the time, all right, hard head make a soft ass, and, and sometimes, she just used to, I mean, we think we know everything, and I was like, you have to just stand back and just let it go and just let them make their own decisions sometimes. And then they be like, okay, I said and then they'll come and they'll be like, okay, then they may ask you for your advice or something or whatever it is. And, they make their mistake and they be like, okay, mom, or, dad or whatever, or, I need your advice, or how do I do this? Or now I need to listen, now I need to, it's time for me to listen, because I've had to do that with my son. I try to explain, and then, he's like, try to debate with, okay, well then, you know what? All right, I'm gonna go ahead. You go ahead and do things your way, because, I wasn't 13 before, and I've never done that before, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and handle it your way. And then he's sitting there, can't figure it out. Okay, mom, can you help me? And he couldn't hear. Can you help me? And I said, nah. Remember, you said you had it. You knew what you was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. You had it. And you in there now. He in there struggling and stuff. Now the face is long. I was like, you know everything. Remember, you know everything, right? I'm saying you don't know everything. You need to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like we've lived this life before. That's what I'm saying. Like, take the time out, listen to your parents, because we've lived this life before. And he had to learn that. But I did. I'll be like, okay, I'll walk away. I'm not gonna sit up here and argue with you. I'm gonna go ahead and walk away. I'll try to teach you, but hey, if you don't want to sit up here and listen, I'm gonna go ahead and walk away, and I'm gonna let you sit there and you're gonna tuss and struggle with yourself and get frustrated, because I'm like, hey, I'm gonna let you sit there and try to figure it out yourself. you know
Right.
um then he'd be sitting there like trying to figure it out, and like then he's like, oh, wait a minute, I don't know everything. I need my mom now, you know and then he'll come in here and he'll be like, mom, can you show me your way? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then I'll get up and I'll go in there. I've said, okay, now this is what I was trying to this is what I was trying to show you. And then he'll sit there and he'll listen to it, and then he'll get it. He'll be like, oh, okay. And then I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you before you try to, before you try to knock down what I'm saying. Sometimes you have to listen first. Listen to your parents. I know sometimes y'all, the kids, they just think that we just don't know you know what I'm saying? They like, nah, because the teacher said, well, listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get this new age of teaching, but your parent, we were also taught a certain way too. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying? The way we were taught is an easier way. But this, something, I don't know, this new way they be teaching these kids. Sometimes I don't know. It's crazy. I'm
It
like,
works against them.
it does. It does. And I don't like, I honestly, I feel like they set these kids up for failure sometimes. I swear they do. Um, they do. They set these kids up for failure with this. And I get it. They want them to be like the other countries and stuff. They want them to be like them. But for some kids, it doesn't work that way. And I'm like, not all kids can grasp onto that. But I'm like, you know, it's insane. And a lot of kids are struggling with that. But I'm like, you know, um, But yeah, so the girl, she was saying, I told her, I said, yeah, you got to just let them go and let them learn on their own, and everybody else was posting the same thing. They going through that with their kids right now and stuff. And yeah, I said it's tough to watch, but you just have to do it. And I said once they grasp onto it, you know, they'll get it, you know, they'll eventually get it, and they learn. And so now it's like my son, he's completely he actually listens to me now. Like he'll actually come to me for advice, you know, and stuff now. So, but when he was younger, yeah, he was kind of on the thick head side, like, no, I got it my way.
Yeah.
Now more so, you know what I'm saying? He's like, we are so giving me advice. And then I'm in a switch places. I'm the thick headed one now. Mom, don't do that live stream. No, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna
Now
go
you
ahead.
gotta put some more respect on that damn shit.
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the thing that you supposed to give anyway, because there's gonna be times even when your kids get older, there's gonna be things you might be thinking you're gonna be pops out, mom, I don't think that's a good idea. Because guess what? They done got it so embedded in their head that they gonna see it for themselves. Like, nah, I don't think my parents should be going skydiving like that. I don't
Right.
want you going. Like, I don't want you doing this. I definitely
Right.
don't want you doing that.
Yeah.
Shoot, there's some kids that are saving they mothers or their fathers from getting certain surgeries and look, helping them out. Like, because
Right.
some of those surgeries could cost them their life. Like
Yeah.
it's all about like I said, the informational ladder. Whatever's being brought from upstairs downstairs should be brought back upstairs. And
Right.
whatever's stuck in the middle, let it be for those who might just be stuck in the middle.
Right.
Nirvana, what's going on, baby?
Hey, Nirvana.
Yeah, but you know what, Miss T, we got it. I'm gonna talk about that later on tonight. Definitely, I'm gonna drop that link again. But there's a mixed bag with that one because the same stories we getting about kids killing their parents is what we seen so far. Parents killing kids, one way or another, you're killing your kid by not doing what you need to be doing, or because you really just don't want to be responsible for that kid. It's too many different factors. I'm gonna definitely speak about that tonight. Like, but
Yeah.
we shouldn't even be getting those stories in the begin with. You know?
Yeah, that's true. The flip flop of that. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like more so now the parents is doing the kids in now too. That yeah, it seems like a lot of that is going on.
Yeah.
It seemed
Come
like
on,
it.
little nut.
Huh? What you say?
No, not you. I'm taking your fur ball
Oh,
outside.
I hear them feet. I hear them toenails.
You know you're gonna hit. Soon as it sound like he ready to go to the races, it's on. Come on, how many bodies you got in that damn bag, son?
Oh, Ria's your mom.
Fruit,
Your
what's
mom.
going on, baby?
Oh, yeah. I don't blame. Yeah, Ria's. I'm 47. Yeah, we don't have all that energy. We really don't.
Oh, sorry, we in the Ritz Hotel. My bad. No, but the sad part about it, like I said, is we have more opportunities. Even when some of us wasn't going to those programs, we just had a stern balance. We really wasn't getting away with too much. If I thought I was going to cut school to go to the movies,
Hmm.
well, let me would have thought to even do that. Yo, I seen your son over here, right? He gonna try to tell you, tell him I know what the hell he had on and everything. Like, and even if they lie, call me. Nah, because I remember, I remember that clear as day. Come on, son, stop looking like the lobby bellhop, son. Go open that door, son. Come on, son, go ahead, Mr. Baby, go ahead, son. No, but it's crazy because I remember one of my peeps got messed up like that. He thought he was
Mm.
slick. I said, son, I don't think you should do that, son. Fuck that shit. I want to see this, that, and third, nigga. I'm not worried about this. Okay. I had a feeling because forget that his uncle was in town
Hmm.
and nobody knew he was in town except for me. I just kept it quiet. I was like, yeah, let me shut up. But that was one of those uncles right there that he loved the fuck out of all of his nieces and nephews, and he still do that shit to this day. If he sees somebody slipping, even in adulthood, yeah, what you doing? Like, come here, let me
Yeah.
holler at you real quick. Come sit in the car real quick. We gotta have a talk.
Uh,
And you need that because again, you give them a clear balance. Like, look, don't think just because your moms or your pops might not be paying attention, I ain't paying attention. Like, you better not be doing nothing out here that's gonna get you hurt.
right.
And it definitely better not hurt your parents neither. He thought he was sick trying to go to the movies.
Uh,
Shh. And that's exactly what he did. He went to the movies and was not expecting. He tried to hit the okie doke talking about some. I went to school today. He said we ain't have much to do. We had a half a day. And
mhm.
that's the sad part. It kind of was, but it was like, nigga, your school didn't have no half a day. Like, so I'm like, only schools I knew had half a days. That part of the month was the Jewish kids. So I'm like, bro, you about to get yourself caught up though. Hey, don't get yourself caught up, niggas. Stay in school. Sky, what's going on, my dude? He's like, oh, nah, so I gotta go see this movie. All right. His uncle done called the house and said, yo, you know your son ain't in school, right? So what you mean? I watched his ass walk off and go on the bus. Yeah, well, he ain't in school. You want to know where he at? She was trying to like, I think you playing with me just because your son got on this, is that, and third, right? My nephew
Right.
is wearing this, right? Like,
Right.
Wilson the Slow's like, these little motherfuckers. Like, oh shit. Thought he
Right.
was gonna try to come home and pull that okey doke line. She was like, well, I know for a fact y'all didn't go, and the person that's on the way right now had already said you was gonna lie about this. And I tell you, his face dropped. Like, damn, my uncle caught me. Nigga, it's good though. You need that type of balance, even if it ain't your kin folk. Somebody that actually give a fuck about the youth actually doing something better should
Yeah.
be on it like that. On
Right.
that.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Chuck,
That's
what's going on, my guy? Lord's popped up in his damn chat because I can't see nothing. I'm trying to make sure this little nigga don't eat nothing off the grass.
We got
Know him.
Chuck. We got Sky.
Oh
Sky
snap!
said.
All right, man. Chuck, it been a minute, man. Where my meatloaf sandwich, man? But it was necessary back in the day because it kept a lot of us out of jail. And the ones that didn't, hey, that's because they was gonna learn the hard way regardless. Some people, hard head make a soft ass sometimes, but when they do learn something, it's like, all right, I know not to move this route no more. You know,
Right.
I told somebody, I said, there's no way you could tell me you can't function in society. All the stuff you trying to learn in jail now, you could have been learning this while you was outside. Like, what was the purpose of
Right.
going to jail?
Right. Right. Exactly.
And it's just that the community is off. That's it. I think once the community get back to a different shift, we should be back, and it should be more beneficial than it was even with us coming up, because you're gonna have everybody that's knowledgeable.
Right.
Even some of these teens could end up being in a position of saying, "Hold up, brother, you wilding out for respect." What you mean? Look, we both the same age, but you wilding right now. Yo, let's go, man. Come on, man. What you doing, man? That's what I thought. I'm a drill sergeant today. Let's go. I gotta be because shoot. Think he's slick. I don't know what I think. I mean, he must have smelled the female dog somewhere. He just got stuck in the trance. Like, oh wait, oh,
He probably did.
he still was in the back. That's the first time. Usually he either ahead of me or on my hip. And he was still stuck over there. Like, I smell female.
Yeah, he is. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Simba's like, wait a minute, hold up. I'm on the trail right now.
Yeah, but you gonna be messed around and you ain't gonna be in somebody's track. Hey, come here. Come here. See how slick you was? Come here. Come here, my guy. Don't let me lay drop you today. I still love you. Don't worry, no dogs is being hurt in the making of this live. Come here. You want to be a damn speed demon. I'm telling you, I'm gonna send his ass to the damn racetrack, try to get some extra monies.
You know they got those. They got those dog races. I don't know if they got them out there, but
Yeah, we do. Shoot, you just gotta go further out. But hey, we will send them to the aqueduct. Who knows? Tell them to get us some money, baby.
so he look like he can get a speed on.
Either that or we'll put him in the circus or the damn tricks he be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, my dude. Come on.
So
Somebody was scared one day. They was like, yo, who dog is that? Yeah, he was like, oh, how you walking the dog without no leash? Because you see how far he right he ain't that far. Once he
right.
see I'm sitting there behind him somewhere, he like, wait a minute.
He's well
He'll
behaved.
sit there too. Yeah. He well
Right.
trained. Shoot.
Hmm. He's well behaved. He don't mess with nobody. He don't go jumping up on nobody. And
And if this is
Facts.
not gonna work, I suggest you to call customer
And see,
support.
this the thing. Last 2 nights been kind of freezing.
uh-huh.
And then today it feel like it's a fake spring day again.
Really?
Yeah, I got a light hoodie on. That's how hot it got between this morning and that. And I'm
Mm.
like, wait a minute, mother. It wasn't I just having this big ass bundle jacket on? I'm glad I didn't put on my heavy jacket. Been out
Yeah.
here looking like a damn fool. Come
Yeah, we had
on.
rain last night. I don't know. I don't know it's going to do today, but it had a whole bunch of rain last night. It was pouring down.
Yeah. Come on. You over here looking lost in the sauce like
Hey,
it's too many people.
Word. Welcome into.
Word, what's going on, my guy? Come on, see you still looking lost in the sauce like you want to get through the people. He's like, yo, it's too many people out here. Wait.
I'm getting excited.
Too excited. They got lost too in the sauce. Where you going? Come on. No, but all in all, you get back to that, you'll definitely get the change that you need. And we should, because it's about that time. We need that strong balance again. It's too much. It really is. It's too much. What's going on, my guy? Chilling. It's too much. Carlos, what's going on, my guy?
Yeah.
No, we need that balance back because again, we get that correction, we good. It is good to get them into a better mindset and a better direction for real.
Yeah.
And it can be done. Shit.
Right.
The more we sit back and just allow it to happen, we gonna keep facing the same old madness. It ain't gonna look good for nobody.
Right.
You mean to
Right.
tell me we can't come together for 5 minutes at least out the day to put something constructive together? Everything got to be something negative or everything got to be some sort of a fallout. Nah, shit trash.
Right. Word. I know. I was like, Word was trying over there trying to go to sleep. He was like, yeah, I'm getting ready to tap out. No, you're not.
You be all right, son. Shoot. I done did that to me more than a few times. Yeah, welcome to the good life, word. Welcome to the
I'm
good
like,
life. Welcome to the damn good life.
yeah, Word's
Nah, but
like,
there's days when you're not expecting the whole panel longer than an hour or 2 hours, if that. But when it's something that's being spoken upon that the people can resonate with, yeah, that's when
yeah,
the shit happens.
Word
Oh,
was
you
like,
forgot.
Word
You
was
forgot
like,
about my first poetry night, almost damn near 11 hours. Like,
yeah, no, Word was getting ready to tap out. He was getting ready to go sleep. He was like, yeah, I'm getting sleepy and stuff. I was like, yeah, I'm getting ready to come up here. I didn't expect for it for it to be up there that long, but yeah, he was getting ready to he was getting ready to tap out, nap time. Like, yeah, I kept him up. And I looked at the thing, it said 3 hours. I said, yeah, I said, you better talk to Nate. Cause I said, yeah, Nate be on the phone. I said, Nate be over there snoring. I'm like, Nate. Nate talking
I'm
about,
out of
yeah.
here.
Nate be talking about, yeah, Mary, no, Mary, I was thinking about something. Nah, you wasn't thinking about nothing. You think about it. I said, you over there snoring.
I'm up out of here, son. You know that. I'm everywhere like that. Don't worry. You get 5 minutes of narcolepsy with me. Commander, what's going on, baby? Moot moot. Blackout, what's going on, my guy? Nah, but see, again, your body lets you know when you need it. But then sometimes you really don't be expecting to fall out neither, especially when you like, yeah, I'm up. I'm up, nigga. I ain't like,
Right.
you like, motherfucker.
Right. Word said he
Nah,
trying
but,
to work. The kid's been on 10. Look, word is on there. Caught up in the rapture of
Oh,
word.
kids. Caught up in the rapture of kids. It's all right, man. It's all right, man. No.
Commander was up with us too. I'm surprised we all over here surviving. Dee was it too, up there too. And
Dee don't go to sleep. She a cyborg, so you know it happens. We cyborgs at times. Somebody was looking at me and said, "Nah, son, you really been up throughout the
Miss
whole
in
evening of
there.
everything, and you still up." Yeah,
Yep.
that's what happens. That's
Miss
what
T was
happens when
in
you're
there with us too last night.
she another cyborg. I don't know, doing too much. Don't be laughing at me, Dee. You know better, man. Told you about your madness, man. You gotta learn to stop the bullshit, man.
That's
No, I
funny.
know, Rios. You gonna be sleeping the next 2 hours. I know. I know. I know.
Commander was
Next
ahead.
time for you, good sir. You said every time I type, they wig out. You should understand that. That's always what happened to you, bro. Shoot, you forgot. They young and they ready for everything. They ready for the world, baby. Told you they ain't trying to hear that shit.
Yes, word. I was telling Nate that and then we was talking on our voice notes and stuff like before I went to bed. I was like, man, that was such a nice conversation. I was like, I went to bed feeling great last night. I really did. That was greatly appreciated. That was really nice. I was like, see, that is what YouTube is supposed to be about. That is the YouTube that I came for. This is the YouTube that I came for right here. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I came for right here. Now Saturday, that's gonna that's not what I came for, but I'm saying, but this right here is what I'm talking about. This is what you know what I'm saying? The talks like this, the the unity and stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. Like this is the the things that we need to be doing on here. So this is what it should be about right here.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like I told people, I try to keep just like we all try to keep. Most of us anyway. They try to get me a copyright, but I forgot I ain't monetized. I don't care. I don't
Oh
care.
yeah, right.
I ain't editing nothing. I'm gonna knock you out. YouTube said knock you out. I don't care. I'll take the loss today. What's going on? I got you. Yeah, man. You already.
Okay, go ahead, LL. Oh, Riaz, you be sneaking your phone and you use it. I know that's right. Hey, Riaz, when I was younger, I was a teenager. I'd have a phone. My phone was in my room. I had my own phone in the room. Oh, Nate, drop the link so Hammer Time can get up here. But I would have my phone, and then I could hear my daddy coming, and I would throw my phone up underneath the sheet. I would throw my phone. I would hear my daddy coming because my daddy was like, he would fly stuff. Like I could hear him coming, and I would fly. I would throw my phone, and after I was asleep, I would throw my phone up underneath my covers. But then my daddy got sick, and he had bought me that phone that lit up. I mean, it up or whatever. So I threw the phone up, and I would have the cover on top of the covers because it was that one phone that was like through that clear film, so you could see the lights and stuff through. My daddy thought he was slick buying that phone, so he could probably see it like when I throw it up underneath the sheets and stuff. It was like one of them light up ones. But yeah, I used to throw the phone. We'd be up on the phone. Me and my friends, we'd be on the phone like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. He'd be like, "Hey, get off that phone." I'm like, "What you talking about, Daddy?" He's like, "I know you on that phone." I'm like, "Oh no, I throw it up underneath the covers." I act like I'm asleep. I'm like, and when I'm like, "What are you talking about, Daddy?" I know you on that phone. Get off that phone. And then okay, I'm getting off the phone. Hang it up. I'm gonna call you right back. Okay, I'm gonna call you right back. Turn the ringer off. I'm gonna call you right back. And that's what we turn the ringer. I have my friend. I'd be like, turn the ringer off because I'm like, I'm so you don't wake up your mom. Call you right back. And we be on that phone like all in the summertime. Man, those are good old days and stuff. And then we have the 3-way call and stuff. be on there 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and the party line. We had the party line back in the day. We didn't have the internet stuff. We had the party line. We went to
Yeah.
different party line rooms.
I'm about to say this motherfucker ain't give me my roll up. Hold up. I'm about to beat him up. Oh wait, never mind. It's in there. See, I was moving too fast. Like, man, my nigga, get my roll ups. What's wrong with you, man?
Commander said dad feels the phone to see if it feels warm. Only moms would probably do that. Right, exactly. Oh, Nate, Hammer Time wants to come up. She said drop the link for her.
I don't know if I like her like that. I don't know if I like anybody like that right now. But hold on a second. Hold on, I got you.
You had a teenage line, Miss T? What's a teenage
line? Oh, Lord.
A teenage.
No, I got you. I'll let you rock out for a minute. Shoot.
That's fine.
I feel light skinned today. I don't know.
Go ahead and drop down so Hammer Time can have her time, because I need to get my son ready for this DMV, because I'm like, dude, it's DMV time. Because I'm like, honey, it's time to get this license. Stop playing.
Oh, what you about to go? You about to go sit him with the driving? Oh, snap.
Yeah, it's time. Dude, I'm tired. Shoot, dude. I'm like, you got your whole car out in the driveway, honey. I'm like, it's time. It's time to do this. Let's get this in. Let's get this over with.
In fact.
I'm like, I'm tired. I'm ready to retire. I'm sure I don't even like driving myself around no more. Shoot.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Yeah, I had a good Thanksgiving. How about y'all?
Good.
Yeah. My aunt Thelma had one of those Mickey Mouse phones when she came up from Martha's Vineyard. You know, we had, and back then, I don't know if y'all remember Pix. Yeah. It's like you win prizes. You call up and you get to kill a number of ships in order to win a prize. Yeah, it was on your television station on Channel 11.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I think, shoot, somebody I know remembered that. I can't fully remember it, but
yeah. Oh, Dave remembers that, like he remembers Dax. You remember Dax there? I had the green Dax, the black Dax, and the pretzel oil. That's all.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you know what the worst one was? She had one of those scissors like these that look like a long, it's black with handles on it. They'll try to curl your hair up.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I remember those. Okay.
Yeah, all you had was your stove. That's it.
Yep.
All you had was your stove.
Yep.
You know? Yeah, because he had a little cabinet on the side of the stove there, where she got all the hot comb and that little twirling things that'll curl up your page boy and all that. It still bothers me to this day. I still got the scars. I still got the scars, man. Oh, Lord. But I had a good time. And then on 7 o'clock at night, we saw the naked woman in the bank.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
They supposed to rock for that one.
And tomorrow, well, I can't go live on my show right now because I got hit with one strike. And
wait. Before you even say anything, how, Sway? How? Like, how you get hit with a strike? Out of all people, what did you do?
I don't know. I didn't do anything. All I know is I got 5 more days or 4 more days to go, and I'll be back. Okay, because I got to review Godzilla -1. Some people have already seen it, and I'm gonna watch it. And you know what? And all the Godzilla movies, we always laugh. We don't really give a darn about the humans. Let the humans kick rocks. But in this movie, you got to care about them because this was doing after the war, right? And they were trying to rebuild everything, and all of a sudden they got to deal with this. Okay, they got to deal with this. But like I said, back in the days when we had Godzilla in America, all we wanted to do, we didn't care about these doggone humans. All we wanted to do was see these Godzillas, these monsters kill each other. That's it. Kick them. We don't care about the humans. But in this one, we're going to have to do it. You know, it's like a 2-hour movie, so it should be good. Hey, Santos, get out. Okay.
Wait, but again, what did you do to get a strike on your chin? Don't try to bypass the question. I know you got an email about something.
Huh? No, I just got hit with a copyright strike.
But I'm saying, what? But for what though? What did you
I
play a
guess
movie?
when I was dancing the SOS band or something.
Oh Lord, wait a minute, wait a minute. You did an upload and got a strike, or you did a live and got a strike?
No, I think I did an upload and got a strike.
Yeah, they trying to. Yeah, you got to be careful with that, because
Uh,
I'm gonna tell you this
By
right
now my
now.
public watch hours
Listen,
went down, so I got to fix that.
listen. But see, listen. The reason why I tell you to be careful, even when you're doing that, is because they giving the simplest copyrights. And shoot, if they ain't giving you a strike, they giving you a claim. I got a claim a while back just for using one of the video clips with music in it, and I was actually on the live stream. So trust me, it's tricky right now to the degree
Yeah,
they trying to restrict stuff.
Tricky.
Hey.
It's tricky. Yeah, like I said, I like the old school rap. The new rap I hear is it's total garbage.
Yeah.
So that's what I said. Thank you. But all in all, I had a good time. I had turkey. They had the barbecue chicken. They made some barbecue chicken,
That
some
sounds
collard greens, potato salad,
mm-hmm.
and if it's not if it's not Helmus, it's not potato salad. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go see my stepmom again for Thanksgiving. I got her cowboy stuff, so she liked them though, because they have vendors for cowboys at the flea market. And I went to the mall, the Jersey Gardens Mall. It was packed there, lines everywhere. I swear, man, it was mob with lines at the Bath and Body Works. This is the only thing I got.
Ooh,
Was
wait.
it? Because the rest was like $20, but the only cheaper was the fragrance spray that they had there. It was like $4, but the rest I would have to pay all of them for like $50. I'm not paying $50 for this.
I don't blame you.
Shoot. That's why I like flea markets better than malls,
Yeah.
Because I went and got then let's see. I tried Auntie Mae's pretzels. This what Andrea got me some cinnamon. I like pretzels, but I don't like nothing with cinnamon on it, to be perfectly frank. But it was a good time had by all. Just seeing the naked woman with her butt sticking out.
Lord
Yeah.
Jesus.
That
Lord
is
Jesus.
crazy.
You
Wow.
in New York? What's your name?
Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Hi.
Hammer.
Nice to meet you, sweetie.
Oh,
Hold
yeah.
on, somebody else popped up in here. Harry, what's going on, my guy? Wellness, you still in here, baby?
So I'm gonna watch Godzilla -1, and they tried everything to kill this thing, and nothing has seemed to work. I told y'all, you can't kill them with planes, tanks, guns, nothing, unless you got an oxygen destroyer.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm gonna I got one more day. Tomorrow's Friday. Thank God tomorrow's Friday. And I'm 56, 57. I'll be 58 in 2024. Thank you very much.
All right.
I don't feel old.
You ain't old. That's young.
Yeah, but I wish my husband was here, but he ain't. And right now, I'm going to go get my hair done again before Christmas, and it's a good time had by y'all.
That's
I
right.
remember Casablanca Records. You remember Casablanca Records?
Yes.
Oh man, they had Kiss on there. They had Donna Summer on there. They had the Parliament on there. They got their own street now with Plainfield, New Jersey. Yeah, you know what? They don't get much recognition. They should get it, but I'm going to review Godzilla -1 on my show once my copyright strike jail is over.
You know what, too? You gotta be mindful of what you're playing on here too when you are live, because they will. I'm telling you, they're gonna strike you or try to clip your channel.
Yeah,
that's what you gotta be
worried
about.
I don't have fancy equipment,
Oh no, it's not about that. No, listen, it's not about that. It's just the principles. They don't want you playing certain things, even movie wise, on here. One of my people's got a strike for playing a certain movie, and I don't even think he played not even 20 minutes of the movie. They took the live stream down and all of that.
They doing.
I got a Pac-Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's too many restrictions right now. Yeah. That's why you gotta be eerie of what you gonna use or whatever the case is. Well, they being huff about it. You can fight as much as you want, but you know they're gonna be huff about shit.
Yeah,
It's the new.
You ain't like this, man. don't want us to have no fun, man.
Let's have some fun, man. That's what I want to do. I want to have some fun, but I
Right.
got one more day of work tomorrow. I could have went to the casino. I didn't go because nobody could take my stepmom. So I'm going to go to the Christmas. I'll be gone for 2 days and come back home on the 26th. So I'm going to have a good time had by y'all. Mm-hmm.
That's
So
good.
like I'll be like Toe Jam and Earl, this funkin' Planet Funkotron, man. Oh, you remember Toe Jam and Earl? I played that game every single day of my life.
Yeah.
That and Panic on Funkotron, where all the humans got on their spaceship and they had to get jars to put the humans back into the spaceship and back to their planet. So I remember that. Yeah, Sega cars. But I just want to say, yeah, I went to. I ordered something from a fast food joint, and I gotta say this, man, I really do. I tried Sonic hamburgers, and I gotta say they can kick rocks.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right now where I live, we're gonna have a Jersey Mike's and a Dunkin' Donuts. We got 3 Dunkin' Donuts already here.
Uh-huh.
Going on 3 Dunkin' Donuts. Too many Wawa's, Quick Checks, and all that.
Mhm.
So the only thing we ain't got is an ice cream place.
Oh, okay.
Unless you go down all the way down to where the Walmart is, a Dunkin' Donuts and a Baskin Robbins, but their ice cream is so doggone expensive, you know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
went, I went to a Dairy Queen Grill and Chill. We could get ice cream and a
Mhm.
meal, but they're not in my area.
Oh, wow.
They're not in my area unless you go to New York or somewhere, or go
Mhm.
to Midtown Manhattan or down there where they got them. But I went to a Dairy Queen Grill and Chill. It was fun when I was on vacation with my late father. But other than that, there's not too many top line joints around here. White Castle is good. I'll take White Castle restaurant burgers, but I will not take their Castle burgers in the store. They suck.
Oh, so so the ones in the store don't taste nothing like the
No, it don't.
okay.
It
So
don't.
I'm missing out then. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
missing.
yeah, please. I would avoid it.
Okay.
What the
'Cause see,
burgers, the White Castle burgers?
yeah.
In the supermarket, yeah, they suck eggs.
Okay. See, I thought I was doing something because I be over there at the Wall Measy, and I'm
Yeah,
looking.
but
Oh,
I tried them a lot of times, and
Uh-huh.
I'd rather just go to the White Castle restaurant and get their hamburgers there than to go to the supermarket and get them there because they don't taste like the White Castle burgers at the fast food joint. This
Uh,
they suck eggs, man. Just
okay.
you
don't
know
buy it.
why?
It's
But you
not
know
worth
why?
it.
Is because it's mostly because sometimes if they done got like prime example, sometimes they get an overhaul on certain items anyway. So some of the stuff that been sitting there is going to sit there for a minute, especially if not everybody grabbing them. And
Mhm.
then sometimes they are putting up stuff that they had in storage for a hot minute. Like, all right, now it's really time to stock up the damn aisles. But you never know when you got certain things. You got a certain time frame, even when it's frozen, before
Mm.
it starts either tasting funny or whatever. So
So
Oh.
the
that's when you gotta
expiration date doesn't always work.
yeah, that's one thing too, because you gotta think about it. If those type of items are in specific freezers, it's still open. So you're only getting but so much coldness to keep the food fresh or whatever the case is.
Mhm.
Like even when you pick up certain meats, even though it's wrapped up or whatever, if it's just out in the open, yeah,
Mhm.
after a while it'll start picking up on certain shit. Like trust me,
That was
pick up
always
certain
more
bacteria.
expensive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now they got some Red Robin products in there, but I'm not going to buy them because they may not taste like the Red Robin fries you get in the restaurant. You
Mm.
see, so I just have tried to avoid that. But like I said, um, it's just that some of the foods you get in the restaurant taste better than what they sell in the stores because they've probably been there 2, 3, 4 years, and they've been sitting in that freezer for I don't know how doggone long. So that's always been a problem.
Right. See, I didn't have nothing to compare it with, so I didn't know. Like, I was like,
No, no, no. If you see the
Hold on,
White
Hammer.
Castle,
Hold on, Hammer. Let her finish what she was saying. Got to stop
yeah,
cutting people off.
I didn't have nothing to compare it with. So, but now that I know, Hammer Time, I'm gonna have to definitely go to a restaurant when a White Castle restaurant when I find one.
yeah.
Yeah, because the ones that's in the stores, like not even just the supermarkets, the one that's in the stores and the deli counters, those ones don't even
some of them shits be soggy before you even put them in the microwave. So it's like you taking a risk, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had to learn that the hard way. When I bought them, I thought they would taste better like that in the stores, in the fast food joints. But I said, this is not worth the money I spent on it. This is not worth the money. Like
Okay.
$5, $3, whatever I spent on them. I thought it was going to be just like the ones in the restaurant,
Mhm.
but no, that's a fraud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I don't see y'all have a Merry Christmas.
You too.
Yeah. Yeah. You take Nate your peaches, man. And then when I get off of my copyright Dre, I'm gonna just see the Godzilla -1. Everybody's saying it's really, really good. I'm not gonna do no spoiler reviews like most people have been doing. I've been seeing on YouTube. Everybody's been giving out their reviews and all that other stuff. So
Mhm.
I've been listening to that, and I just said, well, I'm gonna see it for myself. It better be good. If it's a packed theater or if there's not too many people in the theater where I'm gonna go, you know, you
Uh,
know. I've been to some theaters in the past. I saw The Invisible Man, the horror, the one that was out back in 2000. I forgot what year. And guess
Yeah.
what? There was only about 3 or 4 people in the theater.
really?
Yeah. And I saw the Raccoon City.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I was the only person in there.
Wow. Really?
My stepmom wanted to see the King, sister, the Venus and Serena Williams, King, I forgot the last name, King John or something like that. But I
Uh-huh.
wanted to see the Raccoon City joint. I saw it, and it sucked eggs. But I was the only one in there
Mm.
in the theater. This
You know
is
what
in
it
the New
is?
York theater.
Well, see, you know what? I'll tell you this right now from somebody
Yeah,
that used to go to the movie theaters.
yeah.
We was always see we had the movie theater where prime example, if we went to go see a certain movie and it didn't hit within the first 5 minutes, we would walk out that movie and go into the direct movie right next door or across whatever. Nah, because a lot of times the ushers already knew what it was. As long as you had that pace, like look, nigga, I don't know what you're talking about right here, but I came to see this movie here. But not even that. We like prime example in that movie U-571. I know that was supposed to be based on a true story with the submarine and stuff like that. The first 5 minutes bomb. We ended up going to see the X-Men movie. That we ended up going to see the X-Men movie when I think it was X-Men 2. We went to go see that and something else. We got like 4 movies for the price of that one that day.
Dang.
Next, see what's going on, baby.
I saw Avengers Endgame for 3 hours. It's a 3-hour movie, and it was worth the 3 hours for me to go see there. To go
Ooh,
see that movie. It was worth the 3 hours to go see it. But like I said, if it's worth the money, that'll do. I just don't like the concessions there. They charge like $5 for sodas, $6
Yeah,
for popcorn, and all that other stuff. So
that-
but
it's just a hassle. That's all it is.
hit up a 7-Eleven, put them M&Ms in your purse, girl.
But will they search me though?
They don't search them out here in San Diego. Shoot.
see, in certain spots is different. So,
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. I'm
Really?
in
yeah,
Jersey.
New York is kind of it's a mixed bag because there's certain movie theaters that they're gonna be on, and even down to your ticket stub, making sure you in the right theater when the movies are being presented. And then
Uh-huh.
some of them just ain't giving a fuck as long as you ain't doing nothing to mess up the damn. As long as you ain't messing up a good time, they don't really care. But
Oh,
shoot,
wow.
like I said, that day we got 3 for 1. That
Commander
normally in that movie theater they would have been on some BS.
said, try search and see what happens. Look, Commander
I
coming in there
think
with the elbows.
in New Jersey, it's
Commander
the same
coming in with
thing.
drop kick.
In New Jersey theaters, it's just sort of like the same thing, you know. You
Yeah.
know, they
Wow.
want you in that theater. They want you where that is. You can't go sneaking around because they'll have people looking around there and see what you're doing. So
Mm.
yeah, but
See, the movie to me was almost like how it is with the how it is when it comes to transportation. Hey, you better make sure you pay that fare and pay the right fare and make sure you on the right train. If you're not, we on your neck, baby.
Oh, dang.
yeah,
Nah, because I remember one day we was in that same movie theater I was talking about, and we went to go see. We went to go see a movie we thought was going to be good. When we found out it was trash, we went to go see the Matrix movie. We went to go see the first Matrix movie. Matter of fact, we went to go see Biker Boys, and that shit was trash. The one with what was it, Luke? I mean, what, Luke Harper or Derek Harper, whatever his name is. It was Lawrence Fishburne. That shit was trash. We ended up going to see something else in Fast and Furious, in the Matrix and something. We was not playing that dick.
I saw John Wick 4. It was good. It was good. John Wick 4. Yeah.
I
But,
seen some of that too. Because I forgot the site, but they were showing all the new movies that had just dropped. It wasn't bootleg. That shit was clear as all hell. But I gotta remember the name of that site. But I seen
Well,
some of the John Wick movie. It's actually pretty good.
yeah. But okay, I'll leave y'all. I got my Christmas tree up, as y'all can see. I'm getting some more lights to be put up on here.
All
Somebody's
right.
gonna come over, put some more lights here. I got lights on this little tree right here. Just a second. Let me put little lights on here so y'all can see that before I go.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree.
Santa Claus is a black man. Santa Claus, see?
Christmas tree, oh Christmas
Yeah,
tree.
they played the Christmas song. They said, "Well, Santa Claus is a black man." Now I got another little horror picture. Santa Claus, Santa isn't real. Another horror picture. I saw the trailer for that, and three guys go up into a cabin, and she had a memory of being attacked by Santa Claus, and they all think her friends getting killed.
Oh yeah, that sounds like my kind of movie.
Okay, that's fine.
I love me
You
some.
have a good holiday.
I love me some horror movies.
Yeah, you have a good holiday, Nate. You too, Mary. Nice talking
Yeah.
to y'all. Hopefully, 2024 will be a good year.
Oh yeah, we claiming it.
Yeah, we're gonna claim 2024. Hammer Nation will be good in 2024. But I just want to say peace, y'all.
All
And,
right.
and
You
for,
already know
for,
him.
and for Nate, do 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 do.
Okay.
That's still funky. I don't care. That's still funky, man.
Okay.
Yeah, see y'all.
All
Yeah,
right.
have a good one, Hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a good happy holidays to everybody that celebrate.
He said, "Holy night." No, let me stop. Okay, what'd you say? What did you say, Nate?
Oh no, I didn't say none. I saw Christmas trees. Who's smoking Christmas trees?
Oh.
My branches smoke so yummy.
Serioso.
That's the only Christmas trees I'm worried about. Christmas trees that getting lit up right now. Oh, I'm about to start calling for shouts to the plug. Oh, no. But a conversation like this was needed mostly because again, I do feel like we as the people in the community, we can make a lot of different things and changes happen. But the main thing to remember is that we got to keep the kids and the youth motivated too. So
absolutely,
we can't expect them to go into a future if they don't know shit. You got to start coming back.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right then. All right. Well, I'm gonna drop down, drop it low, drop it low, drop it low.
Oh no, not for the Argo, baby. No.
All right then. Well, thanks for having me up, Nate. I appreciate you.
You already know, man. You already know you're more than welcome to always pop in like anybody. You're always more than welcome to pop in on the conversation.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'll see you later, alligator.
You already know. Oh yeah, tell Jordan don't hit no damn orange cones in the parking lot. I will be watching.
It's the written one first. We gotta do the written one first.
Oh Lord, gotta get together, get on. Come on, man.
We gotta do the written one first, and then we do the dry one.
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
yeah. So, he got 1738 excuses, but oh well. I'm like, let's get it. But yeah, I'll talk to you later.
You already know, Mary. Appreciate you, baby.
All right, baby.
For those who just might be tuning in, or for those who ain't subbed up to that Twitch channel, please make sure that y'all doing it. Some of y'all already subbed in, so. And if you ain't, just look on the damn community wall. Definitely download that app. Y'all want some good time and some freedom from the BS. You know where we gonna be at. I could be bringing back another discussion tonight there's something that I really do feel as far as certain parents should be concerned, but I'm gonna definitely bring that in. Oh, and hopefully I'm not giving the eulogy tonight at some point during that session. Found out some things I'm really disturbed about, and yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do my due diligence, even though the fingers are pointing where they pointing to. Yeah, I just want to make sure I don't gotta give the most epic eulogy ever, because I'm definitely not gonna care what's said and how it's said, but it's gonna be said directly to that person that needs it. So yeah, yeah, I'll definitely be back tonight. I'll definitely be back for those who follow me on Twitch. I'll be back at 6 o'clock definitely, and we gonna tune out. Try to give y'all at least an hour and a half or two, but if not, good old hour and a half. And in the event one of the streams gets interrupted, just come right on back. I'll probably have to start another one. But shoot, the other night we didn't have no issues for a little 2 over hours. We didn't have no problems. So what you looking at, Nexie? What you looking for? The hot sauce? What you looking for? Nexie, you better download Twitch and stop playing. Amari, what's going on, baby? You coming in all the day? Yeah. Y'all look on my community wall. I ain't doing so about now. Follow your boy on Twitch for real. Y'all really want the hot fire? We can do so. You know. What you looking for, Nexie? The hot sauce? What you looking for, the sasson? We looking for it too, baby. You already know, Commander, baby. But again, this conversation was needed, and let nothing go over your head again for some of you youth, for real. There's no way you're gonna tell me that the best option for you is to go to jail or even follow that notion of not wanting to succeed. Again, start getting around the right people. And again, with the adults, start being more involved and more concerned with what's going on with the youth around you. There's a reason why we are losing the things we losing now is because we are not all coming together. Our pride is in our way. I'm not gonna lie to you. If we don't get out of that, it's just gonna be a grave future for those coming in. And what will they have learned or what will they have gained? Absolutely nothing. For those who might have just been tuning in, definitely gonna again be on this Twitch at 6. Hopefully y'all download the app and follow your boy. And if you don't know where the hell it's at, go check the community wall, like I said. Oh no, don't worry. Suge Nate is not trying to force y'all to do nothing. But I was saying for those who definitely like to have that good old fun without the interruptions, the fun police, and all the fuckery. You know what we doing to that. So, and I'll definitely bring another discussion tonight, give or take. I'll set the time reminder. And, you know, you're more than welcome to pop in on the conversation. Let me get up out of here and finally try to figure out something to eat while I'm up now. But this is a good talk. And for those who might have just been tuning in, you can catch the replay definitely. It's always a blessing to come in here and bring something to the people, and that's what we're going to continue to keep bringing. Real strong messages, but also some solutions at the end of the day. It's needed. It gives a good prime example of how we can come together and grow better. We just got to stand together. That's it. And with that being said, I definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in. Appreciate everybody that's part of that eulogy family. Like I said, we gonna still keep bringing what's necessary. And don't worry, I'm hoping to avoid giving somebody one tonight, but let's see what happens in a little bit. Don't worry, you know I'm always gonna give y'all some sort of fun too. You know these eulogies be grand, but this one ain't gonna be grand. This one is really gonna really stick and hurt you. So Judgment Day is coming for those who are on that BS, especially when it comes to trying to fuck with me. Y'all done messed up now. I'm back. I ain't going nowhere. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to the replay game. Shout outs to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today and hit the panel, y'all already know that love is love and it be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. Like I said, I definitely see y'all the next hour and some change. And I'll set this reminder for tonight. So y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. And until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.